Metatrader 4 winning trading strategy. I have combined few indicators together for this particular strategy to be profitable. This is one of the indicators that you can use on any pairs. For this particular strategy, we are going to use trend line also, but we are not going to draw it on the main chart, but we will do that on the indicator window using TDI indicator. Now I have a few indicators, as I said, for this MT4 strategy. I have the white MA indicator, the moving average. I have the semaphore indicator, these are three. Then I have this support and resistance zone indicator with this steady high. You can use this particular strategy on any MT4 broker at all, and make sure you trade with regulated brokers. In my video description, I have drawn some of the brokers that I use that do not have challenge with. You can register with any of the Forex brokers. Welcome to Profiting Forex Trading channel. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so. And do give me a thumb up. Do not forget to turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time I shared another winning strategy. Now let's move on to today's Metatrader 4 strategy. Now this is how I use these particular indicators that I've combined together. The white arrow here do repaint, and the semaphore indicator, as we know, do recalculate also. But the yellow arrow here does not repaint, but you cannot use it alone, because many times you may have it together at a very close range or interval. So if you use it alone, you are going to lose your trade. And in order to guide against that, it is important that you use this semaphore indicator and breakout arrow with the support and resistance zone indicator together. And the last indicator I use here is a TDI indicator on the indicator window for accurate entry. Now, this is how you will use it, combining all the indicators together. Make sure you see this three semaphore indicator, this number 3 here inside the yellow color. Then this breakout arrow must be present. The candle must close above the white moving average, that is moving average 13, and you must have this yellow arrow here that does not repaint for a buy before you place your trade, pointing up for a buy. And this is how we have it. And the TDI indicator is at the lower value, lower band here for a buy. And this is where the trend line come to play. This particular trend line, I drew it. You drew it before the market form. You can see I can move it right now. You draw how you draw this is this. Let me delete part of this trend line that I drew here, so that I'll show you how to do that. You are going to draw it before the market even get to that position. Let me delete this also. Then I will show you how you will draw your home too. Now you combine just join two line or three together. We have this high here, and we have a higher low here. Join these two together and extend it. You will only take a trade when the trend line is broken. We have it at this particular point, and the TDI two line, the green and the red line, crossed or break this trend line above in agreement with other indicators. So at this point, you will place order for a buy, and For the current market that is running, make sure you draw your trend line already and wait for the break of this particular trend line before you place your trade. Here is another one. So you will wait for this particular trend line to be broken before you place your trade, irrespective of what all the other indicators are saying. For instance, if we have the arrow here and we have the semaphore indicator with the yellow arrow also, and this trend line remain intact, you are not going to take that particular trade. Here again is another setup here. Here again is another setup at this particular point. You can draw this together here. We've joined 3 points together, point 1, 2, 3 together, and this did break the trend line at this particular point, but we do not see the semaphore indicator. Most likely semaphore indicator might be around this point before it's shifted to this point, but the yellow arrow is not present, and that's why you are going to wait. At this point we have all the indicators in agreement, and the TDI indicator touch this trend line again, and the trend line now serve as a resistance. And at this point we have a sell setup with all the indicators in agreement. At this point you can place your trade for a sell, and stop loss will just be few pips above the previous high. And this is how I use this indicator combined together, and you must use it that way also if you want to trade profitably. Only this particular strategy is okay for you if you master it. And before you take any trade, make sure you check Forex Factory and see if there's no news on that particular pair before you take your trade. And if there's news, make sure you stay away from it and look for other pairs to trade. Now let me show you all the indicators I use for this particular Metatrader for winning strategy. I use this 3-level semaphore indicator, and I turn off the other in the other color rather, and I only use the yellow color, and that's why you see it here. And these are the values for the indicator. The second indicator is this beast indicator that do repaint also. Here are the values, and the color is white, and that's why you see white arrow on my chart. Then we have the MA crossover arrows. That's the yellow arrow that do not repaint. You can change the fast MA value and the slow MA value to any value you want. Just play with it and see which one is accurate for you. And the color I use for both buy and sell, up and down arrow, is yellow. Then we have this moving average, which is moving average 13, and the MA method is simple. You can just set it up and use any color you want. Then we have the support and the resistance zone. This is the indicator. Just use the default setting. Then the last indicator on the indicator window, where I drew my trend line, is a FSO TDI indicator. Generally it's just a TDI indicator, and these are the value. There's no need for you to set it up manually. Check the video description. I have dropped the download link also for the template. Make sure you download it. It is free. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so, and do give me a thumb up. That is all I need from you. Till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader, Joe, and bye for now.